Well, I've been at Woodlawn my whole life. Um, I was born right after mom and dad had moved to Derby, and Woodlawn United Methodist Church was just beginning. That was way back in 1955. So um, I was in the first group of 35 kids that were baptized. So I've been here a long time.
Rhonda Buttel.
Lee Buttel.
I've been here off and on since I was 13, and Lee's been coming since we were married, 2004, off and on.
My name is Charlene Mathis, and I moved to Derby in 1997, and it was probably a few years later that I actually joined the church.
My name is Ingrid Mitchell, and I have been going to Woodlawn for probably about 12 years.
I really enjoy volunteering. I've done the food pantry and things like that, which is such a great outreach. And the Angel House is another big outreach that I've been involved in. Right now, I do the church office on once a month, and I am a caring caller who calls people at their home, people who don't get out, and just to make a contact with the church. I belong to Joy's Circle, and when I'm not in the church office, I go to Kat's class. I don't do as much right now because I've had a really bad year with health issues, but I'm looking forward to picking up again.
Mostly we do work with children's ministry.
Rhonda does the bells though, and she used to do the bell choir with the kids.
I participate with the youth group. I joined youth group when I was old enough, and I do the activities and I help them. And then I also volunteered to do screens when it popped up that they needed extra help with the technology in the back. And I volunteered to do screens, and I do that.
I grew up in the church. Mom and dad brought us up here for everything. We pulled weeds, we dusted, we cleaned up, we set up, we helped whenever mom and dad helped. So, been here a long time. Well, I'm not as busy as I was, but I sing with the praise team. Done that for as long as the praise team has been around. I have been part of that group, first starting out with overheads, running the overheads so everybody had the words on a projected screen. And then we went to a computer, and I did the computer stuff for a long time. So I've continued with the praise team singing, and I get a great joy out of that for myself because it helps people with their worship. In the not too distant past, as you know, I was the church secretary, so I was here kind of doing everything, from finding keys to cleaning bathrooms. So I've done just a little bit of everything. For a number of years, I worked with the pastor, Pastor Paul, on worship plan for about, I think it was about 8 years. I did that with him every week. And so worship, anything that does with worship, and then just basic cleaning up stuff, kind of maintenance type stuff. I see those little things and either do it or find somebody who can do it for me.
I do it because sometimes for youth group it helps me get closer to God and connect with Him. And I also just like to help out with things that need to be done, and sometimes not everybody can do them. And
I enjoy working with the kids. They're our futures. So.
Well, I enjoy the music, so I like it when they get it, when they enjoy it. and it gives them something different to do here. I think it helps them feel more involved, but I just like working with kids.
If you can get them enjoying it, then they're more likely to continue to come and keep coming and bring friends.
Yeah. Well, we started it mostly with kids and grandkids, you know, bringing them, and so we've just, since we've enjoyed it so much, we just stay.
It gives me a sense of peace inside to have the church, to be part of the church, to be part of a group that loves and cares for others in so many different ways. Just being involved and sharing the same love that I feel from God with others, it just makes me want to continue. When I am not able to take part in as many things, I feel a sense of loss inside. And so then it motivates me again to go back in and become more active, do more things, share.
And you just feel so connected and so useful, I guess. And as I get older, I look for things to be useful. And you get to know people is the other thing, is you develop relationships along the way, and that's really important. My mother would say to me when I was much younger that you only get out of something what you put into it. And that has always stuck with me, that, you know, if you really want to feel a part of something, you need to be doing something.
Just reach out to one of the full-timers here. You know, if there's something you'd like to do, there's always things that need to be done and they could have help with. And once you get your foot in the door helping, then you may find what you enjoy.
It's true. And don't be afraid. I mean, don't hesitate. People always want ideas and want help. I mean, that's how we start new ministries.
It doesn't matter what your interests, your skills, your abilities are. There is something that you can do in the church that will help others and continue to make this such a place of peace and comfort to everyone. So even if it's just sharing a smile at the door, greeting people, serving communion on a Sunday. I'm not the best singer in the world, but they let me sing with the choirs. So whatever makes you feel good is what you want to do at the church. If you are a good cleaner, there's lots of nooks and crannies that need dusted, wood that could be polished, all kinds of little things like that. So there's something for everyone. But yeah, just ask in the office. Jennifer can point you in the right direction, give you a phone number to call so you can talk to the person who leads up that ministry or that group, or can guide you.
I kind of think, there are things where we actually ask for volunteers in the bulletin or the newsletter. Ask some questions about that. What does that entail? And, would it fit my schedule? Would it fit my personality? Whatever. But ask some questions and let it be known that you're interested in doing some things. And it will surface because there's always requests for help. And, when you ask enough questions, then you get a better feel for what they're really wanting, and that helps.
Okay, like you can do whatever what feels best, but I definitely think that it's sometimes fun to go a little out of your comfort zone and do something new, and it's lots of times really fun and cool.
Just do it.